what's up guys, you getting Dragon here, and to continue on with my perk deck series, where I definitely feel like we're definitely past the halfway mark. So we're introduced a new character. Of course we got Bodhi here, and I have to say he's definitely one of the worst playable characters. And in my opinion, he's essentially a stone version of Jimmy. And well, that's why I gave him in his hand, because he's one hell of a drug. I just don't like his accent he pulls out. Like I said, I have no hate for the actor who voiced him, but it's just a character in this game I hate. And he's also one of those non-canon characters as well, alongside with Jack, John Wick, Jimmy, and Scarface. So, of course, his perk deck will be his ex-president. So, what does it do? Well, let's read it and find out. Oops. Point Break. While your armor is up, you will store 4 health for every 1 enemy you or your crew kills. When your armor has been completely depleted and then starts to regenerate, you will gain health equal to the stored health amount. Maximum amount of stored health depends on your equipped armor. Emergent Force, or the Emergent Force. Increase the amount of health stored from kills by 4. You gain 10% more health. Life of Ice. Increase the maximum health that can be stored by 50%. You gain 10% more health. Your chance to dodge is increased by 10%. Awakening Earth. Increase the amount of health stored from kills by 4. You gain 20% more health. And finally, the Perfect Line. Killing an enemy speeds up your armor recovery time, depending on how much armor you have. The more armor, the less recovery speed gained per kill. The armor recovery speed is reset where your armor recovers, and you get the perk deck completion bonus. So by reading this perk deck and its abilities and the boosts and the bonuses, this is another type of health regenerate perk deck. Except when you kill enemies, you actually restore your health. And of course, you also increase your health. You do get the exact same health value as you do with Gambler and Grinder. And of course, once your armor breaks, and once your armor recovery back, so does your health. Well, any health that you have stored up will be applied to your normal health. And of course, this also depends on the armor as well. And of course, in terms of killing enemy to speed up your armor recovery, depends how much armor you have. So I figured I don't really play much of this perk deck, because when I look at this on paper, I thought this was a cool idea. Able to store up an extra storage of health and able to get all that back once your armor recovery sounds amazing. Except there's a few flaws to it, which I will point out in game. So for that, for the skills, I'll just go over a few stuff since I'm using his signature sniper rifle, so of course I go with some sniper skills. And the most important ingredient for ex-president, pick up Bullseye. Doesn't matter if it's basic or ace, this will make your perk deck a lot more better. And pretty just standard stuff, just small skill points to invest to, and of course for long range. So his signature melee of choice is the utility knife. basically a box cutter knife. For a guy who is into the whole famous ex-president gang, he figured he needs to rely himself with this. Like, really, dude? I think a switchblade would have been a lot better, and you can get a switchblade, but you have to pay for the point break heist for it. And his signature weapon of choice is the Platypus 70 sniper rifle, or the Winchester Model 70. And the attachments I have for the following: this is basically just for a loud build or my fully decked out sniper rifle. Of course, you can have the beak suppressor, but I went ahead with the total ammo boost, the LD combo, and the iron sights. So it's almost like technically a free version of a Mosin and Gaunt, except it just doesn't look that cool or recognizable. As for my other weapon choice, I picked a pistol crossbow because, well, since it's into the drugs, I figure poison is definitely one, really a deadly drug that you don't want to have it in your skin. And I picked the throwing axe because, well, they're a shittier version of the throwing knife, and I figured Bodhi is just, I think he's too high up to even try to throw accurately. And of course my first aid kit, 2-piece suit. And well, that's much about the build, at least the perk deck. Let's see what the ex-presidents can do. Alright, the reason I picked Birth of Sky is because, since this is where the character is mostly from, which is the 2015 remake, which I have not seen and I don't bother to ever watch it. But it does feature the plane scene, so sorry if I had some spoiler, but I mean that's been out like 7 years ago. And first thing you may notice, if you look at my health, you can see my health storage. Now of course when I get kills, I will fill it up. Now only you can able to see it. None of your teammates can, which is kind of weird because considering that Maniac, you can see who has it, but not for people who have the ex-president. Now you can see my health stored a little bit, which is a little bit of white. And of course my health source up, so of course when I land a headshot, all my health storage is gone. So even if you lost like a tiny bit of health, you will lose all that health storage, which that's one of the downsides about this perk deck. And another thing that really annoys me, and I was frustrated when I experienced this, is when you go down with all your health, basically all your normal health gets depleted and you have health, and you still have like health in your storage, it will not carry over when you go down or use it. You will lose all of it, even when you go down. So make sure you have your normal health intact.
Woohoo! Radical, brothers!
I do have to say, Bodhi at least have at least unique gloves, unlike the, well, traditional heisters. And, well, the weak cop. And you stay at full health, and then... Okay, I thought it's gonna...
Down.
Holy god, can my armor What the frig? Okay, I found the first money pod. Hello. Holy God. Jesus Christ, I've been fucked up by that weak cop.
Put him up. Put it down, amigo.
And there you go, even though I have full health, I lost all of it. So it's quite annoying. So the buff I would love to give the extra person for would be make it where once your armor gets depleted and you lost a bit of health, that health storage should only give you that little health back while you still keep up, while you still keeping your reserves. I just really like that dynamic with it. And why are you doing so much damage? Even for a guy with a revolver, like, oh my God, that's so dumb. So I do have to say, this is basically, the expression is essentially a watered-down version of Grinder. Oh wait. So, pardon me, bottom. Kind of funny how their assault rifles don't do much damage, but a weak cop with a pistol does even more. And that's a pistol caliber. It really doesn't make sense. No, buddy, we're not playing one down. This is Death Wish, and I picked Death Wish because of this perk deck, because it just doesn't work that well. Okay, where is it? Oh, alright.
Here's one.
So yeah, I just don't see this perk deck to be viable on the highest difficulty, just like Grinder. And it's just probably due to the fact you're just gonna die a lot with this, even when you're armor big, because you're gonna lose a lot of your health.
Alright. Hold the line. Got a first aid. Another one.
Oh God, the noise. Especially when you deploy a first aid kit. God, it's so annoying. Like, I'm not sure what line is the most annoying thing in the world. But God, I can't even stand the guy. And to make matters worse, he's a free character, so of course people who play pay to for the free content definitely gonna rock with this guy the most, especially in pubs. Well, on the PS4 at the time. I'm not sure, things can change. And it doesn't help every time I try to aim, I always shift to the left. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Once you get a headshot with a taser, with Bodhi's sniper rifle, you basically decapitate the taser. Considering that Bodhi's hate tasers, just like, and I'm almost, Jesus Christ. So just like Jiro with Cloaker, Bodhi has a little vendetta against tasers, and I'm pretty sure the whole Payday 2 community as well.
Got destroyed. Don't be stupid. Taser lost his head.
Okay, at least has some unique lines to it. You know, it'd be kind of awesome to see what other people have, other characters have different lines for certain special units. Oh, so annoying. Oh, I was hoping I could shoot for the wall.
That's it.
Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Alright, my bad. I just... Oh, come on. I can't even penetrate through that. Oh, come on. I was working on that sniper there.
Fuck you, sniper! Sniper! Suck it, sniper! Big ass sniper! Sniper down! Can't see me now, Taser! Shield!
Damn, I mean, it's kind of nice they at least give it something. But it sucks it only works with this character and you must use this weapon. Alright, now I just need to find the last one. Hopefully it's here. Alright, sweet. And I got shot already. And look at that. Even though I have full health, I lost all that health storage! That is probably one thing that's one reason why I just don't use this perk deck. It's just bad in general. And considering that this is basically a poor man's grinder. They're essentially the same thing. You get health regen, you get the exact same health value as well. And also, I forgot to mention, it also depends on the armor you're wearing. So, if I was wearing an ICTV, I would get actually less health storage. While a two-piece suit, you basically get a large storage. So essentially, like half of the circle, basically. Oh shit. And there goes my armor again. Wait, take. Oh, the rain. God, these were annoying to find for the achievement. There's just so many locations. And of course this gadget probably doesn't help when you aim because it really blocks your peripheral vision. Where do I need to go? Here, alright. Good spot. Ooh, come on, health storage. Nice, nice. Jesus Christ, come. Fucking hell. At least Grace is good here. It's like firing a shotgun with pretty much a 12 gauge slug round. Oh my god. And it's kind of nice too, anytime you heal up with a first aid kit, and I thought I was driving. So yeah, the nice thing you have like a first aid kit and or patch yourself a duct bag. You don't use your health in your storage. It actually still keeps it in you, so you don't have to worry about losing all your health if you patch yourself up. So it's definitely Expression is definitely an interesting perk deck, but it's just not for depth sense. Kind of like Grinder, because yes, it's nice to get a little bit of dodge value as well. But it just doesn't help as much, because especially that the enemy able to destroy your armor with one bullet, you won't get really much of your health back. But it's also nice that your teammates that also get kills also fills up your health storage, so you're not the only one that needs the kills. Your teammates can as well. I don't know if it works for sentry guns, trip mines from the teammates, but if it does, it should fill up your meter, but wouldn't really matter because you may have it full, or you may already use your health storage once your armor breaks. But overall, I really think this would have been a potential to be one of the funnest perk decks. But the way it currently stands, it just doesn't work, especially mostly on the depth sense difficulty. And I do have to say, it's definitely a poor man's Grinder. But unlike Grinder, you can use any armor you want. It's just that the more armor you have, the less health storage you have. So find one that fits your playstyle with the ex-president with armor or two-piece suit. So thank you for watching, everyone. Until next time, farewell, and have a wonderful day, everyone.